have this biometric intelligent door here, and this doesn't turn on at all. Even when you replace the batteries, it still remain dead. So I'm going to fix this. I'll open it up and then troubleshoot and hopefully get it to work again. So I'm going to take out the screws at the back. Normally at the front there isn't screw there for security reasons, so at the back of the door you have where you can just remove the screws and service it if you want to. So I'm going to remove the batteries and all the screws at the back so that I can work on this particular panel that supplies power to the panel at the front. Okay, so the panel is out and then I've detached the cable. The main purpose of the white cable is to connect the panel at the back with the panel in front together. So now what we're going to work on basically is to check the battery terminal area, because that is where the problem most time is from in this particular door system. If you leave the battery there over time, the battery begins to leak and then there'll be carbon buildup on the battery terminals, which will not allow the batteries to be able to supply the voltage to the device again. So what we're going to do is to check the battery terminals and test for continuity, if there's continuity between the battery terminals, and then we check the battery contacts also. Okay, so the battery terminal is out and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to remove the battery terminal completely because I don't want to damage. You can see this little logic board here. I don't want to damage the logic board, so I'll carefully just remove it so that I can detach the battery terminal cable. So this button is actually the reset button. You can use it to reset the device. So that is the main purpose of this button. This black button here is basically just to reset the device. Once you reset it, you can now put in your master code again and wipe out whatever password was there before. But we are not working on this panel right now. What we are going to focus on is on the battery terminal. So I think that is where the problem should be from, since it doesn't turn on at all and it doesn't power on. The probable cause is likely the battery terminal. I'm going to check and just make sure that it supplies the right voltage to the device. So I'll just replace the board back now that I've been able to remove the battery terminal cable. So this is the battery terminal, and that is basically the area that we're going to be working on. You can see this contact. There's carbon stains on them, so that is going to prevent continuity and is going to make it impossible for the battery to supply voltage. So I'm going to, with my sandpaper, I'm going to just brush out the contact. So I'm just going to tear the piece from the sandpaper. So what I'm trying to do is to clean the terminals of any particle that might be blocking continuity on the terminals, so that the battery can supply its voltage to the board. So I've cleaned out this. I'm not going to stop there. Another thing I'll do, if after cleaning out yours and you discover that still yet isn't supplying voltage, and you read with your multimeter, test for continuity, and there is no continuity yet, what you're going to do right now is to make use of a cable. But first, I'm going to test with the continuity just to be sure that the sandpaper worked with it. So let's test for continuity on the cable that I'm going to be using. There is continuity on this cable. So basically what you use is just any cable, just strip any cable that is flat, and that is what we're going to use. So we'll just use it around this area. So I've been able to do that. Now you can see that I've connected both ends with this tiny stripped cable, and the purpose of this is to bridge any broken parts there. And you should use this if you notice that you can't clean out the contacts properly. You can just use this just to make transfer continuity between the areas where there ought to be continuity. So now that I've been able to do that, I'm going to replace the battery terminals back into the handle, and then we'll see if this will resolve the problem. But I know that basically this is where the problem is. Over time, especially if you leave a battery inside the battery terminal for a very long time without using it, it will begin to leak out. There is this lead. It will begin to leak out this lead, and then that will cause carbon buildup on the battery terminals, which will in turn block any form of continuity on the batteries, which is what we don't want. So I've been able to clean it out, and hopefully the problem is solved. So let's just return this back to its position and see what happens. Okay, so I've replaced it and the battery is back inside the terminal. Let's see what happens this time around. Hopefully they should be able to turn on. So let's go to the front panel and see. You can see it is back on and working. Everything on these devices is working. So the problem is basically around the battery terminal area. It is covered with carbon stains. So thank you. I'll see you some other time.